Hello and welcome to the No Denim YouTube channel. I'm Jjesper.
I'm Nick.
I'm Peachy.
And I'm Wimmble.
And today we four builders are going to be building based off a small description. The description being an ancient mystical temple. And
yeah.
I'm excited to see what everybody has made.
Hell yeah, I am. 'Cause,
Yes, me too.
Not gonna lie, I think I went in the direction that no one else went. Actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, me too.
Okay,
Okay.
let's
Really-
spin the wheel. Can you not
Oh,
see
is it
the
gonna
spin
be-
wheel? Or
No, I can see it.
Okay,
Oh,
I
it's
cannot.
Peachy.
Peach first.
Oh, Peachy.
So basically, my process here was that, like, I was thinking something along the lines of, like, ancient temple at the top of, like, a secluded area, kind of Roman leaning, like, Roman, Greek leaning. So I started off with terraforming a little, like, high up mountain there, and then I started I started building the temple. I like to shape things out with, like, diamonds and prismarine first, just because it stands out so much that, like, I can see exactly what it is that I'm doing. I built a quarter of it, and then I was gonna just rotate it around. And I was thinking, like, it's kind of boring. I didn't really know what else to add. And then I had the idea of maybe it's like a sort of magical force field surrounding the area. And I was like, okay, so how can I kind of portray a magical force field without doing something kind of wonky looking with glass? And I thought, what if I had a bunch of
Whoa.
floating rocks? Yeah, what if I did, originally, like, something was coming straight towards the temple and it hit the force field and it just shattered into a million pieces, and now those million pieces are just suspended in midair. And so that's kind of what I was doing here. That was basically the backstory. After the general
Yeah.
shaping, you know, just went into some texturing, and that was about it, honestly.
I think that's a really unique idea
Thank you.
with all these like
Yeah,
floating
Jesus
rocks
Christ.
around.
Yeah, like Jesus Christ, those rocks are so cool.
Yeah, really good technique, like using the shatter, I think,
Yeah.
to split
Yeah.
them and copy paste
you.
them.
I think if I had more time, like, it's again, like, I'm not very organized, but if I put aside more time for myself to build this, I think that the idea could have turned out a lot cooler. But I think with the time that I gave myself, it was
Yeah.
decent, I'd say.
Yeah. No, this is really cool. No, this is.
Yeah.
This reminds me a bit of. Oh God, was it Green Space in season 9?
Yes,
Was
yes,
it 8?
yes. I
Yeah,
have to
it
say,
reminds
like,
me of that, yeah.
this temple part, like, I think especially this part really, it reminded me of Green's base while I was building it too. I was like, you know what this is starting to look like?
Yeah.
Green's base.
Just
'Cause-
an accident.
I know. I think it's the color scheme. Like, it's such a common color scheme, but I think it's because it works so well too.
Yeah, exactly.
I like the shaping on the roof, on the dome itself.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was wondering, like, how can I get prismarine and oxidized copper to look good together? And then I thought, okay, well, probably glass panes. Like, that's the best I can do to
Yeah.
find, like, a middle ground.
Oh yeah.
A little extra terraforming,
Little
and then that was
waterfall.
about
Thank you.
it. That's the finished product.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good job.
Really
Thank you.
unique.
Thank you.
I'm realizing now I've not shown off like close details at all in my recording.
Oh, it's okay. I don't think I was supposed to.
Zooming in on rocks and the ceiling, and I'm so far out in my recording.
Fine.
It's
Same. Yeah, mine is also way less edited.
Who's next? Who's next?
Ruth.
Drum roll.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
no.
Let's go.
Oh no, you were like, yeah, like, this is so good, guys. Like, mine was so amazing.
Okay. No, but before we start, first of all, I don't want to hear any judging, right?
No, of course
My
not.
way of doing stuff is different. I got like when everyone does like a topic like this, right? Everyone would go like a mystical temple and like a sort of jungle sort of thing. I didn't want to do that because this is what everyone would do.
Yeah.
You know me, I'm special. I do things different.
Of course.
Now, I love to build in like a sort of Victorian style era, like the
Oh,
early
shit.
1800s, stuff like
Oh,
that.
fuck.
Yeah.
I did the same. I did the same.
I was
Oh,
like, hell
no.
no.
Alright. I got on Pinterest, right? And I, you know, like one does. And I got inspired by like these two pictures. Go take a look in MC chat if you want to. I had like these two pictures as a reference. Now these are paintings by a dude called Otto Ried. He was like a German architecture dude. He was like a painter in the late 1800s. And I got like really inspired by these two pictures. that I found on Pinterest. So
Oh yeah, those are so cool.
Yeah, those are beautiful.
yeah, they are really cool, right? Now you can now hit play as I'll try to explain my thought process of whatever this was. So I started off with the towers, right? And I did some basic shaping and already did some detailing, as one does.
Nice.
Basically, I just try to do like one side and then copy to the other because that's the way I do. I'm lazy. I really struggled with the triangle a bit in our font for some reason. Also, we had, yeah. Also, there was this bit in our font which I was really struggling off with the reference. I had it like this at first, but don't you worry, I'll change it later. I then tried to do the back there, which I also like really struggled with because later on there are like these pillars.
Yeah.
That I think, yeah, there we go. I'm starting with them now. I didn't know how I wanted to do these pillars because one time they were just way too close and the other side they were just way too far away. And I tried to shape them really well, but it just didn't work out at first. But like in the end, I just decided for some simple walls.
Yeah,
I then
sometimes
went
those
on-
small details can be really difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like really focused on these, but I just didn't like it at all. So it just went simple and then it actually kind of worked. I then went on to the main tower, which I later on really found out, which I will be struggling a lot with because the way it is done here, it's doesn't have like it's an even numbers. So like the shaping, like the top part is like a double part. So
That's
I
difficult.
really struggle with the pointy tip of the tower in the middle, yes. I then did like, yeah, then decided to do some texturing on the sides. Yeah, now you can see, yeah, I was still struggling with that bit.
This is
Actually,
really
when
beautiful.
am I doing?
Yeah, it's
I know,
beautiful.
right? Alright, when am I going to do this texturing? I thought I was going to do texturing way earlier.
You just did a random spinning around.
There we go. Now I did a texturing. As you can see in a typical Nick style, I forgot to press record, so I just... yeah, I tried to do a very light texturing in the beginning, but then I just noticed I just ran out of coloring blocks, so I just decided to go a bit darker.
I like
I
this
tried to work
palette.
some glass as well. Yeah. I got, you know why?
Really interesting.
I used it at a train station, so I just thought, you know what, I'm going to use the same here. Because it has like it has a similar color style. I wanted the front to be white, because I have like more options there. Also, now I can see I got some creative liberty in the front. It just did the two windows, even though in the reference they had like some weird, whatever was going on there, I couldn't see it. So I just decided to take up some creative liberty here. I did the texturing there, and later on, about here, I decided to do a bridge part, because like the one reference was just a town, the other reference was like the bridge, and I really wanted a bridge there. So yeah, starting with the bridge there.
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah, just did one side, then copied it over to the other side. Then there's like a sort of tower bit there as well. Also, ignore the anvil sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Interesting. Interesting.
Interesting artistic.
Oh my god.
Oh,
he's not
oh.
right.
Yeah, now I'm doing some half-hearted, terraforming. Just, like,
Half-hearted.
I'm running out of time here.
Why are you doing it by hand, bro?
Because I said no judging. What the fuck?
I'm gonna be so judgmental. I'm gonna be so judgmental.
We're just worried for you. We're concerned citizens.
Yeah, right.
Like, what the hell?
Concerned for your sanity.
Yeah, I did some texturing there, and then I just added
Wow.
some grass and some trees.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You really just had to show us up
Oh,
like that. What the
is
hell?
Really good.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
really
right.
good.
The detail is so good. Like,
I know.
Yeah, right.
I
did
always
not
forget
reach
that
that.
using fence gates is an option, but you use them so beautifully there. That was amazing.
Yeah, is this build
Oh,
fully
yeah.
symmetrical or?
It is symmetrical, yes, pretty much.
Yeah, I thought
It's
so,
just
but it wasn't.
if you take a look at the spike at the tower there, it's a 2x2 thing, and I struggled so hard with that, so I just
Yeah.
do some heads there so I could
Yeah.
somewhat shape it.
But it worked really well.
I didn't.
like-
I realized that like way too late in the building process, so I was like, okay, fuck it, I'm just doing it like that.
Yeah, I mean, I do think the too wide helps with like some of the windows. The windows look really
Yeah, it
nice
helps
with
with
the
the
too
windows,
wide.
so I decided to keep it.
Yeah.
yeah,
And if you didn't have it, then it would look maybe weird with the windows. But
yeah. It's like you take some, you win some. No, you
Yeah,
take some, you win some.
exactly.
There we go.
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go next one.
Oh, it's gonna be you, Jjesper.
Jesper.
Oh no, I
Yep.
gotta go last. Oh god.
You're gonna
It's gonna be so
The best to last,
underwhelming.
No,
it's
no,
gonna be
don't
so
say that.
underwhelming.
Okay, yeah, so I spend a lot of time on this, and you will
Yeah.
see it once I click play, but most of the time is not spent on the temple.
Okay.
So yeah, here I was like doing some terrain, because I wanted one of those
Ooh.
temples that's like inside of a wall. I think that's really cool.
Oh, that's so sick.
So yeah, here I'm just like building some stairs.
Mm.
And I did it very inefficiently, I just see now. But yeah, I just wanted something in the wall because I think that's like really, I think those are always like beautiful, like Petra, or like there's probably some other ones. But yeah, I think those are really beautiful always to look at. And maybe this isn't the most beautiful temple because it's like so small, but I did a bunch of other side quests around it. And
You get it done.
yeah, you will see it in a second.
Bro was like everything but the prom. Let's do everything else.
yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so I started.
Yeah, okay. A bridge, yes.
Yeah, I started with a bridge as well, just like for some shaping. And at this point, I was like, something's missing.
Oh god.
And I started with building like a big thing. Yeah, I started with a
Whoa.
big
Oh, geez.
tree.
What the hell?
Hey,
Bro.
As one does.
dog, what are you doing?
Yeah, dog, what?
I don't know, I got bored.
I wasn't aware this was like a competition. Like, gang, what the hell?
Yeah. This is like 1% the actual topic and 99% something else.
yeah,
know,
yeah,
what the
yeah,
fuck?
exactly. But yeah, I'm just trying to build a bunch of branches, and the way I did this is with Axiom, and they have like this
F2.
line tool. So I mainly used those for like the actual branches. It always looks a little bit awkward and off when you're just like in this stage of the tree, but yeah, the leaves are gonna fix it. So yeah, I'm adding some more terrain here for no reason, and now in the bottom right, and you can't really see it, I'm just creating some random patterns for the leaves,
Ooh.
and then I'm just kind of pasting them around.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I'm just trying to paste like these clumps of leaves like everywhere on the branches to make it look somewhat, normal, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of leaves now, adding some leaves to the side branch over
I love the
there.
little side branch. It's so cute.
Gonna make things ready for like texturing, because I like to texture my builds a bunch. So I'm kind of fixing up some stuff first and doing some stuff with the leaves. And now I did like an auto shade,
my
just like real
God.
quickly to get like the shadows in, and then I just started going kind of crazy with a bunch of colors, and I just like a bunch of different colors, and I'm using some blue on the tree as well, just basically a bunch of different things. And I think I have a screenshot, but this is like basically it. I placed some grass at some point. I don't know if it's in the video though.
Uh-huh.
It should.
That
Yeah,
is
okay,
really good.
there it goes.
That is
Uh-huh.
really good.
Oh, there we go.
That's about it. I just built a whole tree and a
Yeah.
mountain and a bridge. Oh, and the temple, I guess, too. Like, what?
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
the temple, I
It's
guess. Yeah,
1%.
the temple.
It's
The temple's
The
just
temple-
there. Like,
Yeah, right. It's 1%. It's 1% the topic and 99% something else.
how long did this take you?
I think about like 16 hours probably.
Damn! Oh my god! What the heck?
Yeah. I think when I was counting, up my replays or my flashbacks, it was like 10 to maybe 12 hours for mine. So yeah, that's Jesus. And I thought I was taking way longer than I was supposed to.
Yeah, I didn't want to, but then I was starting to build a tree, and
Carried away.
yeah, trees take a long time. But like it
Oh,
gives like a
man.
magical energy to the whole build.
I don't know how to explain it, but it looks like a macro build. It looks like it's like for very tiny people, and the tree is like the original size that is in the real world.
Oh,
It looks
I guess
like-
it could be.
Basically, the temple is like built in a pebble. It looks like a miniature build that is out of scale.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
No, but the tree is so blimmin' goat. It's like
Okay, final one.
Oh, I wonder who it is.
Two.
I'm so curious.
So I didn't have an exact reference I wanted to go for, more just like in general Gothic build or very like stone structure, Victorian Gothic. I basically spent an entire day doing a Victorian style build, realized it was really bad and just changed directions completely. So this is the result of just going 180 in the last few hours I had. So I started off with just making some basic circles, just getting the general shape with different wools so I could see very clearly what I was working with and what I wanted to do. Then I did some stuff that you don't really see on camera because I forgot about that. My bad. And then I started doing the arches off to the side, deciding kind of how much pointy or how like, I wanted the arch to curve. And you don't really see it again because I'm not great with camera angles, but I basically start doing them, pasting them around. And at this stage, it's mostly just planning in my head. I did those again off off camera and just pasted them in to get a general idea of what kind of texture and style I wanted to go for.
Yeah, at first it was kind
Yeah.
of looking like a Colosseum.
Yeah, I was thinking that
wanted,
too.
Yeah.
I was also seeing that and kind of wanted to change direction. That's why I made the towers, and I wanted to make that circle in the middle like an altar where like a priest would stand, and you would sit in the arches to the sides.
Wait, that's so sick. I love
So that's
that.
kind of the story. And also, if you like put the time to a specific time, it like lines up with the middle part. That's also kind of the story. Maybe they were worshipping the sun. That was also the
Did you have a
general story.
reference image for this, or did you just kind of come up
No.
with this by yourself?
I
Wow,
just came up with it.
that's so cool.
So I just keep working on just polishing up, getting some stuff done on the general circles. Then I start
Everyone else
texturing.
kind of uses wool.
Yeah, I now I like lay
Yeah.
down a basic tough base, which is usually the block I use when I start texturing.
Mm.
Then I go in with greens and deep slates around the windows
Hmm.
to give it more like it was falling apart, like more of a ruin.
Yeah.
You were like, my build is really, really small, but it's not that small.
Yeah, this is not small
Yeah,
at
but-
all. What the heck?
I wanted to go even bigger, but I didn't have time to do that. Because my
I
original
love the
plan was
floor
to add.
pattern.
Oh yeah.
That's
It was also
beautiful.
kind of the idea of the preacher's words spreading into the ground and out. So that's also
Ooh,
like one of the ideas.
that's so sick.
Now, once I finished this, I started working on a bit of terrain, which we'll see in a second. Once I finished like the entrance part, I wanted to do more ruins surrounding the temple, like the people lived around the temple, but I didn't have time for that, unfortunately. So it will just be like a secluded temple on a mountain, much like
That's sick though.
Peach did.
Oh,
So I start off. Actually, yeah, I start off with some
So that's what he's doing.
Oh my God.
go
Hold
some
up.
go brush,
Whoa,
yeah,
whoa.
just
You
some
cannot
small
just say-
terrain.
You cannot just say like, oh, like Peach did, and then proceed to build a mountain that's 3 times the size of mine. Like that makes it look so crazy. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's absurd.
So did he use the smooth tool on this?
No, I used a different smooth tool, but
Traitor.
Holy cow.
yeah, I
that
really
is
wanted to give,
beautiful.
like Nick said, I didn't want to make a temple that's very oriental temple. I wanted to do more of a northern style. So that's why I added in the pines and tried to really go for some gothic styles.
Yeah, no.
Guys, oh my god. You guys cooked. What the hell?
Yeah, you
Jesus
kinda
Christ. You
said
said,
it
oh my god, it's really small. Like, what? What about this is small?
What is the best build? I think the
Ah,
There is no best build.
we're all
There's no
winners
best
at the
build.
end of the day, right?
We're all
Yeah.
winners. Yeah.
Exactly.
friends we made along the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say the French, the French we met along the way.
The French you made along the way.
The French. Whoa.
Yeah, God. Whoa.
Nobody is making any French. Okay, let's.
Yeah, but it was really cool seeing all your builds, and I think everybody did like a very different build.
Yeah, for sure.
Very different direction. Because I thought like,
Yeah,
I mean, Wimmble and I had a sort of similar thoughts, but like in the end, it was actually
yeah,
completely different.
yeah. It,
So,
it looked
execution
completely
was very
different side to
different.
side. Yeah, exactly.
yeah. Because I went like British Victorian era, and he was like, what was it, Northern
Yeah,
European?
more northern Gothic.
Gothic,
style.
yeah.
I don't know, gang. I just built out what came out of my mind, dog. I
Your
don't-
mind
I
must
don't
be
know
a pretty
exactly what it
crazy
was.
place then, because that was insane.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this video. And anybody want to say anything?
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.